This is Laura from Enershare. Now I'm located in Intelligent Industrial Zone, and there are many buildings here, and this building belongs to our factory. There are mainly 3 floors. Now let's get inside, and I'm going to give you a tour about our factory. Let's go. Welcome to Enershare Technology. Now let's start our tour from first floor. Now I'd like to introduce you about the production line 3. Now they are producing the 40-volt 100 amps storage battery. Now let's take a close look. Here you can see is the battery which already being broke and put into the metal case. As you can see, it is a very good structure for lay out the battery. Now here you can see they are just doing the screwing the screw for the battery, which can fix the battery into the metal case. Now, here I'd like to highlight this. These are the BMS, which is the main board of the battery. As you can see, we made a metal case to protect the BMS, which this is a very important part. Here you can see when they screw the BMS and to connect to the battery. Now here you can take a close look at how they connect the cables to the battery. And as you can see, we have the data cable and the data cables, which can collect the parameters of the battery. So now this procedure, they're just doing the screwing, which screw the cables to the battery. This part is for the data cable, which collects the parameter of the battery. When we finish that part, and then for this, they were doing some glue, put some glue which can protect the screw. Here the procedure is they're doing some tests to test if the voltage and the resistance is normal. And if it's normal, then it will go to the next part. When here the testing is okay, then we will connect this control board to the main structure. So here I'd like to show you the control board. So this control board, you will see that with the screen, the terminals, the port, and the on-off button and the switch. And these are some board which can connect, and the cables to connect to the main structure of the battery. When they finish that procedure to put the control board, then the last part we will put this metal case on the main structure, and basically this procedure will be finished. And then you will see a completely finished product. Now I'd like to introduce you our machine. These are laser welding welding machine, we have 4. They are all automatic. Now let's take a close look at how they work. Now here you can see the laser welding machine 2 is working. Now they were welding the 2 batteries together and more batteries together to group it. Let's take a look at like this. This laser welding machine is automatically, so it's controlled completely by the computer. No need any manual jobs. This is the battery grouping workshop. Here we will do some grouping work. Like we will put the battery that with the same voltage, same resistance, put it together to make it in a group by parallel and put it into series. And here, then we will just make them into the balance in the group. When they finish the grouping work, then we will put the battery into the metal case, which when we finish this procedure, we will put this into the next workshop to do the assembling. Our testing rooms. We have 4 testing rooms in this floor, mainly the aging test, the battery capacity test, performance test, function test, and we also do some other testing. So let's take a look at a quick look about the testing room. This is the battery capacity testing room. This is the aging test room, and in this room there are all the aging test machines. Now we mainly have like 15 aging test machines, and in another room we will do the aging test, which we make it separately and put the battery in this room. That just reduce the temperature and just make sure that all the testing will be here. We will put the battery here to do the aging test, and which this is really important for the battery function. And before shipping, we will do the cycle testing and aging testing. Now I'd like to introduce you about our high voltage testing room. And in this testing room, we have some big, large scale testing machines, which is high voltage. And you can see the machine over there. And now I'd also like to introduce you a project that is in testing. And actually, this project is customized for an European customer. And look, this is the system for a marine power system. And the system is totally about 600 volts and 1.2 kilowatt hours. It's 1.2 megawatt hours. And look, this is just half of the battery systems, and the other half is in another testing room. So this is one cluster. So here, totally 4 clusters. One cluster is about 160 kilowatt hours. And so here, totally around 600 kilowatt hours. And here, this is a DC cabinet. And here, this part are the BMS, which is the battery management system. This is just part of the project, and I'm going to show you later about another half of the system. This is a customized project for European customer. Our packaging workshop. In this packaging workshop, we do the final packaging. When the product are finished, they will move into this workshop for final packing. And normally we use the UN cartons, wooden cartons, and different cartons for the product packaging. And we have 2 lines for packaging, and also we will do the final check before shipping, just to make sure everything is over the office area. And I'd like to show you some different departments. I'm going to give you a brief introduction about the different departments. These 2 are 2 small reception rooms, which for some VIP customers when they visiting our office, visiting our company. And this is our purchasing department. We mainly have like about 30 staffs in this department. This is HR department, and also there are different meeting rooms. We have 3 meeting rooms here. And this is the finance department, and here there is a big meeting room. And this is the sales department, and mainly here we have like more than 20 sales for overseas sales department, and for domestic we have like 15 staffs for sales. And this is our R&D department and the technical department together. And we spend a lot on the R&D department, and we have mainly around 30 staffs in these 2 departments. And we also have some other departments that is for some comprehensive department.